Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today, the Houston Astros beat the Philadelphia Phillies 2-0 and get another shutout. That is the second time this season the Houston Astros have gotten a shutout in back-to-back games. They did it a couple weeks ago against the Rays on a Hunter Brown start, and then the next game, first game of the Pittsburgh series, Lance McCullers Jr. had that amazing six-inning game where he got his first win, and the Astros won like 3-0, something like that. Isaac Paredes and both Christian Walker hit home runs. And so, that was a solid two-game stretch there for the Astros, and now they do it again here. Not as many runs, three runs here for the Astros in these last two games, but I look more at the zero on the board for the other team in the last two games, and that's what I love to see. But for the Astros, offensively, things have not been good at all in these last two games. But I think the great thing you could look at is the Astros have won this series already, and their offense hasn't even popped out yet. Like, the offense hasn't showed you that outburst yet. Victor Caratini hit a really solid home run in the eighth inning that really helped the Astros in this game. The Astros did solid in the first inning, but the Astros just really didn't bring it offensively today, and that's okay. You're going to have games like that, but I think it's the best when you have games like this in the last two games where offensively it is terrible, like the Astros have, only 3 runs in the last two games, but the pitching is so damn good that you win ball games. That is what you love to see, and that's how good this Astros team is, the point where they can play as bad as they did offensively tonight and last night and still be 2-0 against a 47-33 team that came into the series 47-31, and now these two teams have the same record. You love to see it. And tomorrow, I think it's even scarier because you've got Hunter Brown on the mound, and this offense has been, I'll say it, complete crap in the last two games. This offense is definitely due for a big game. It's another tough pitcher they will be facing to try to do that against Christopher Sanchez, but this offense is due for a big game. But they've got 3 wins in a row, even though they've only got 3 runs in the last two games. Sunday was a great offensive performance. It was 8 runs and 13 hits. The last two games, it's been because of pitching, not hitting. 7 hits for the Phillies. The Astros got out-hit tonight. Only 5 for the Astros, but 2-0. The Astros got themselves out of an amazing bases-loaded situation in the 8th. Christian Walker really almost screwed things up in the 8th inning, but Brian King got the Astros out of it. 0 errors in the ballgame. I was surprised maybe Christian Walker didn't get one there. Win goes to Colton Gordon, 3-1 the year. This is one of the first outings of his career where he doesn't give up any earned runs. I think he did against Cleveland, but he does it for the first time at home. 0 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, no walks given up, 4 hits given up for Colton Gordon, 5 innings. His ERA drops to 3.98 after this start. It was like 4.5 to start the day. Loss goes to Zach Wheeler. Rare loss for him. He's 7-3 on the year now. What really hurts him today was the 3 walks he gave up. 4 hits given up. 1 earned run, 8 strikeouts. Save goes to Josh Hader. 21 saves to start off the year and 25 consecutive going back to last year. 1 inning in the ninth, of course, gets 1 strikeout in the ninth. No damage done. Back-to-back saves for Hader. You'd imagine he won't be available tomorrow, so I think you would hope for this Astros team tomorrow to really get going offensively and get a big lead because Josh Hader might not be available in the ninth. But the good thing, I don't know if this is a good thing, but Brian Abreu did not pitch today. Maybe he could be available in the ninth if needed, but he's not pitched very well in the ninth inning this year for the Astros. Great in the eighth inning, but Brian Abreu has had some struggles in the ninth inning. We'll see. I think the hope is maybe you could win by more than 2 runs tomorrow if you do win. So things, you don't have to bring out Josh Hader in the ninth, or it's not a close game for Brian Abreu in the ninth if he is the closer tomorrow, potentially. But they didn't use him today, even though he only pitched 12 pitches last night. And I think that the move with that was probably because of, wanting him to potentially be a closer option tomorrow if needed, with Josh Hader probably not being available tomorrow for the Astros. Hader's pitched 3 straight days for the Astros. All right, so scoring summary: infield single for an RBI for Isaac Paredes, and then a Victor Caratini home run, 423 feet. That was big for the Astros to blow away right there. And I don't know if the Astros would get the W if it isn't for that Caratini home run. I mean, sure, the Astros didn't give up any runs in the ninth inning, but it's a different ball game when it's 2-0 facing an amazing closer compared to 1-0 facing an amazing closer. I think Josh Hader probably still gets the job done, but there is no guarantee, and it definitely makes Josh Hader's job easier when it's 2-0 compared to 1-0. Let's go to the Astros hitters today. Jeremy Pena 1 for 4 today. A ground rule double for Pena today. Yesterday he had a double in his last at bat to get a hit, and that was it for him. And then Peter Paredes was 1 for 4 today. Infield single for an RBI 46 for Isak. Altuve 0 for 3, had a walk in the 6th inning. That was it for him. He struggled in the series. Victor Caratini was at the cleanup spot today. He went 1 for 4 and hit that home run in his last at-bat. That was big. And then Can Smith went 1 for 4, single to left, Altuve to second. Christian Walker was 0 for 2, walked in the 2nd inning, grounded out to shortstop, struck out swinging. Jake Myers was 1 for 3, single to center in the 2nd inning. That was it for him. Cooper Hummel had a walk in the 5th inning. The Astros actually had a good amount of walks today, 4 walks, and especially 3 given up by the amazing Zach Wheeler. But Cooper Hummel didn't strike out. He grounded out and popped out outside of his walk. Taylor Trammell played his first game as an Astro, struck out swinging his first 2 at-bats, and then walked in the 7th inning. And then Mauricio Dubon replaced him in left field, but did not get any at-bats. After Colton Gordon, Steven Okert was outstanding in the 6th inning. 3 strikeouts to strike out the side. Bennett Sousa, 9 pitches, 9 strikes, gets a strikeout, and gets the inning done in the 7th inning. I mean, just been one of the best relievers for the Astros this year. He continues to do it. Brian King did struggle a lot, giving up 3 hits, which one of them was Christian Walker's fault. But gets a strikeout and helps the Astros get out of the bases loaded jam. Josh Hader pitches the 9th, does a great job, and the Astros get these 2-0 win, and we'll try to go for the sweep tomorrow. But a series win and 10 straight series now for the Houston Astros where they don't lose the series. 47-33 now, 14 games over 500 for the first time this year. Keep in mind, the Astros get to 14 games over on game 80 of the season. Last year, they didn't do that until game 154, and they are now 29-13 at home and will be seeking for win number 30 at home tomorrow evening. Let me know your thoughts on the Astros 2-0 win in the comment section, and peace out. Go Astros.